But currently we have some breaking news that's coming in. Let's shift our focus to that. Now, what we are learning is Nationalist Congress Party Chief Sharad Pawar on Tuesday invoked Rajiv Gandhi, saying that the Shilanyas of the Ram temple in Ayodhya was conducted when the late Congress leader was India's Prime Minister. He has said, and I quote, "The Shilanyas, that is laying of the first stone, was conducted during Rajiv Gandhi's tenure, but today the BJP and the RSS are doing politics in the name of Lord Ram." Now, Pawar has also rejected the Ram Mandir temple event. That is something we'd already brought to you before. But this is the particular information that we are getting you, that Sharad Pawar has slammed the BJP and the RSS while invoking Rajiv Gandhi. Currently, we'll take a look at this reaction that's come in from his side.
विरोध नाही, खरं सांगायचं म्हणजे या मंदिराचा इतिहास जर बघितला, तिथे मंदिर बाबरी मस्जिद फाडल्याच्या नंतर बांधण्याचा ज्यावेळी विचार झाला, त्यावेळेला त्याची परवानगी ही राजीव गांधी प्रधानमंत्री असताना झाली. त्याला शिलान्यास हा जो झाला तो राजीव गांधींच्या कालखंडामध्ये शिलान्यास झाला. पण त्या रामभक्तांचा विचार राहिला बाजूला आणि रामाच्या नावावर राजकारण करण्याचं काम आज त्या ठिकाणी भाजप आणि RSS यांनी सुरुवात केलेली आहे. ही गोष्ट आपण गांभीर्याने घेतली पाहिजे.
Well, with that, we are now going to cut across to Vinaya Deshpande, who's joining us live on this broadcast to bring this entire breaking news that we just received into perspective. Vinaya, if you could tell us now that we are learning that Sharad Pawar has also rejected the invite to the event and has now also gone on to invoke Rajiv Gandhi and said that he was the one who conducted, the late Congress leader was India's Prime Minister, and this was the Shilanyas was conducted during Rajiv Gandhi's tenure, which is the laying of the first stone. How are we looking at this, and what repercussions does this comment as well as the rejection have?
Well, absolutely, Shreya. In fact, as we move closer to the event, which is going to happen on the 22nd of Jan, we are seeing that a huge controversy is being created now after Sharad Pawar's statement. Now, remember, Sharad Pawar was speaking in Nippani in Karnataka yesterday, where he claimed that it was the BJP and the RSS which was politicizing the issue of Ram, and in fact, politicizing Ram temple issue as well, claiming that the tussle, which was quite old, it was during Rajiv Gandhi's tenure as the Prime Minister that the Shilanyas of the temple was done, and thereafter people went to court and the matter was sub judice. So, in fact, in some sense, he is trying to say that it was Rajiv Gandhi under whose leadership, in whose tenure, the Shilanyas had taken place. He also slammed the BJP and the RSS, saying that at a time when there were several questions facing the country, it was this party which was trying to rake up religious issues, trying to divide people on the basis of religious issues, and was reveling only in, trumping up all the religious issues that are around. And that is why he said that at a time when the country was facing so many issues, there was the politicization of Ram temple. So, in fact, Sharad Pawar, they're saying that it was during Rajiv Gandhi's tenure that the Shilanyas was done, and then hitting out at the BJP and the RSS, saying that they were politicizing the issue, making the entire atmosphere religious at a time when there were several other issues that needed to be discussed. So, we are seeing this comes on the background of Sharad Pawar's letter that was also we could access, in which he has said that he has received the invite of Ram Mandir Pran Pratishthan, and that in fact he would like to go there at some other date after the work is complete, when he will be able to take the darshan of Ram Lalla in a much more leisurely manner. Back to you.
Right, Vinaya. Vinaya, thank you for putting that into perspective. But currently, we also are getting some more breaking news, wherein we are now receiving Meenakshi Lekhi's response, hitting back at the Congress, wherein Lekhi has said that in the 80s, the foundation stone was laid but Congress did not let the Ram temple construction happen. So soon after they started another, and she's also said that soon after they started another appeasement politics. So this is the comment that's coming from Union Minister Meenakshi Lekhi, wherein she said that in the 80s the foundation stone might have been laid by the Congress, but despite that they did not let the construction of the Ram Mandir to take place post that, and they were only playing appeasement politics post it. Currently we are going to dip in and show you this reaction, this excerpt that's coming from Meenakshi Lekhi. Let's have a look.
80 के दशक में जब शिला रखी गई तो ताला टूटा, शिला रखी गई, लेकिन राम मंदिर नहीं बनने दिया और उसके तुरंत बाद इन्होंने दूसरी अपीसमेंट पॉलिटिक्स शुरू की। पर्सनल लॉ बोर्ड, मुस्लिम पर्सनल लॉ बोर्ड बना और जब शाबानो केस के अंदर सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जजमेंट दिया कि अगर महिला का डिवोर्स भी हो गया है तो उसको मेंटेनेंस देनी पड़ेगी, तो ये कानून ले आए राइट्स ऑफ मुस्लिम विमेन ऑन डिवोर्स एक्ट के नाम से। ये किसी के भी नहीं है, क्योंकि अगर सही बात और सही डिसीजंस, भाई कहीं भी रिकंसिलिएशन होता है तो रिकंसिलिएशन तभी होता है जब सच्चाई बताई जाए।
Right, so that was the political reaction coming in from Meenakshi Lekhi on what is currently underway. Right now, we will cut across to CNN News 18's Pallavi Ghosh, who is joining us on this broadcast. Pallavi, a very good morning to you. Well, to begin with, this is the kind of comments that's coming from Meenakshi Lekhi, wherein she's hit back at the Congress and said that they were only playing appeasement politics back then, even when the foundation stone for the temple was set out, was actually put out. So, how are we looking at this particular reaction coming in from the BJP, and how do you think it's going to affect Congress's narrative further?
Well, I think the Congress's confusion is what we are all talking about since yesterday, because on one hand, they are saying that religion should not be mixed with politics, but it clearly, in an attempt to damage control, you saw many Congress leaders taking a dip at the Saryu Nadi on Makar Sankranti and so on and so forth. But the BJP is not going to let go of the Congress party, at least politically. They talk about one, because the Congress is also making an issue of the fact that the Ram Mandir is incomplete and you don't do Pran Pratishtha of an incomplete Mandir. The BJP's counter to that is in 1951, the Shomnath Mandir also had gone in for a Pran Pratishtha, and at that point of time, it was not complete. Second is that the floodgates of this entire Ram Mandir controversy was actually opened during Rajiv Gandhi's tenure when the locks were broken, and therefore the Congress must also be held accountable and not take credit for the opening of the Ram Mandir. So that's a kind of narrative from both the sides. You know, you're at the threshold of Lok Sabha elections. And say as you march, both the Congress, the BJP, other political parties, obviously is going to make the Ram Mandir into a political issue.
Right, Pallavi. Pallavi, thank you for bringing us all those details. Currently, we are shifting our focus to some